Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Today, I'm starting things off in a very bad shape. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just that my clothes are a little bit worn down and I've grown a beard. I have been grinding away for about 4.5 days right now, and I've been working my butt off on this thing right here. This is an insane wither skeleton farm that also produces blaze rods, gold, and bones, and rotten flesh and whatever have you in the nether. This farm is probably the most insane thing I've ever seen built on the Hermitcraft server, and I am so proud to have done this in less than 5 days. Now, for the person who's paying attention, you will notice that we are stepping on buttons. At this point in time, it's fair to call me Iskal the Button Man, because I have, together with my wonderful Twitch stream chat, placed down over 50,000. Well, actually, it may not be 50,000 yet. Let's have a look. Items times used. Okay, I've placed down 46,380 buttons. Look at this place, ladies and gentlemen. It is so insane. Oh. So it's fair for a few of you to ask at this point in time, why have you placed down 46,000 buttons, you stupid idiots? Well, in order to make an efficient wither skeleton farm, or any farm at all that doesn't rely on a Minecraft spawner, you need to make sure that you get all the spawns inside your controlled area. In this case, this cage here, this 19 by 19 cage over here. And to do that, you can deny Minecraft to spawn the mobs in other areas. One way to deny it is, of course, torches, because mobs in the overworld do not spawn if it's light. That's why all mob farms are dark. Another one would be to slab it out. A third one is to button it out. There are many different options. You can also carpet things out. But yeah, basically the reason for all of these insane buttons being placed down is to make this farm super efficient. Now, before I go any further and show you how insane this is, because it's truly insane, before I go any further and show you that, I just want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Nembon MC, the designer and author of this farm. I will put his tutorial video down in the description. He is way better at explaining how this thing works than I am. There are slight modifications that I made to the farm, mainly in how I wired the redstone, just to make it a little bit more suiting of the area that I was in. But all in all, yeah, he's designed this farm, and not only has he designed this farm, he's helped me out throughout the process by putting up a separate world with the Hermitcraft Seed and building this. Like, he pasted it from his creative thing so that I had a reference frame to look at if I ever got stuck. And that was especially helpful, knowing where to put all these buttons, because yeah, these buttons needs to be placed in 128 spherical radius around the player. So yeah. Now, I shall say this farm is not entirely finished yet. I still have at least one more stream that I'm going to do probably tomorrow, if this video goes out on time. If today is Monday, I don't know yet if I'll have it finished in time, but if today is Monday, then there will be a finale stream with this tomorrow. And the people that has been with me on all of these streams will actually be part of the insane wither skeleton farm monument that we are going to raise somewhere. I don't really know where though. But despite it not being 100% finished, it is insanely close to being finished. Check this out. Let's start the farm up. Now remember, all of those buttons will make it so that any spawn we get from this specific position here, which is where the button spherical radius is measured out, should be inside the farm. Of course, if someone else is in the nether, this is not gonna work. So hopefully we are alone in the nether. But yeah, as you can see, it gets very hectic very quickly. Oh my goodness. Oh. Now pay attention, I'm not just killing wither skeletons. As I said, I'm killing skeletons, I'm killing blazes, I'm killing pigmen, I'm killing... that's about it. But all combined together, these guys drop a lot of different things. And yeah, for some reason, it is just extremely satisfying to be standing here. I should also say, this farm is also at this point in time, the most efficient XP farm on the Hermitcraft server. There's no farm beating this. Not the Guardian farm, not the Pigman farm. This farm beats the XP of all the other farms as well. So long no one else is in the nether, of course. Now, I'm on my camera account right now, and I wanted to show you guys just how insane this is. And I actually noticed that I have a spawn spot here for Pigman, which I need to remove. But here's how the farm works. As you can see, the mobs are spawning in fairly quickly on the platforms. I have 2 pushers on every layer, and there are 3 layers that goes back and forth, pushes them down into the center area. And down here, they get pushed from side flying machines and all the way down that glass tube where I'm standing right down there. What I want to get done today is a rather big task. We need a pickup system that can deal with all the loot. And believe me, we can't just put a hopper here and call it done into an item sorter. We need something very special. Luckily, my good friend NemboNemC has, in his tutorial video about this, which is in the description once again, he has already designed something that can deal with, well, I think it can deal with the drops from this farm. Oh, and by the way, big thank you to Mumbo Jumbo, our mustache friend, and to Grian, both of which donated a bunch of stone to this project without really knowing what they were donating for. Mumbo actually pranked my worm pretty good when he did it. I recommend, because I actually checked it out on the stream last night, I do recommend that you guys go on his channel in case you didn't see his prank and have a look at that. It was pretty funny. He made the worm sort of puke and be sick. I think I've managed to measure this out hopefully correctly. We're going 5 blocks below the hay bale. That feels like a lot though. But we are actually going to split the items into 4 different channels of income. And that's just, again, because the speed of which these items come in is extremely fast. So the very first thing here is to place down 4 droppers. And each one of these droppers will be constantly spitting out the items from the farm. And we're going to build a item system, a collector, a sorting system, I guess, as well. So the idea with making it so that we can pick up items as fast as possible is to have minecart hoppers doing most of the job. And we're gonna have 4 minecart hoppers on this layer here, and I gotta make sure to be good doing this. This one minecart I think should be hitting all of these 3 hoppers if I've understood this correctly. So I'm just gonna try and nudge it into position, and that's pretty tricky. Okay, I think that's good. I think minecarts hit all the hoppers underneath. So then the next stage is to fill these in with a falling block. We're going to use concrete. All right, that's looking pretty good. Wherever I throw an item here, it should be sucked up and sent into the droppers below, one of the droppers. Yes, that is working. So now is where I see if I built this correctly, and it looks like I haven't built this correctly. Dang it. These needs to be as close to the end rod as possible. So maybe this minecart is in a bad situation or bad position. But now I need a minecart over the center. And the idea is that this minecart is hitting all the 4 minecarts below. And by doing so, it's going to evenly distribute the items. And that's the whole trick to this. Okay, that's looking good. We need to power this piston in order to push that wheat block into the minecart. Nice. And then we can fill that in. Sweet. Almost done wiring up these droppers. They're gonna drop the items down into the sorting machine eventually. And I think that's it. Oh, I'm missing a very vital thing. Hold on. I need comparators here. But that sounds better. So this one didn't receive anything. Maybe a little bit of a problem. But yeah, all that netherrack should be sitting inside that center block there now, because I have a block underneath it. Now we're going to use a cobweb in there to center the items, and that's a tango trick I've learned. If we spit things in from a dropper into a cobweb, they will be centered, and that's important for the next step, next layer of this, I guess. Hopefully I have enough space, because I mean bedrock is pretty close down there. Because we're in the nether, we can't really transport things using water. So what NemboNemC has designed is a system that will transport things using slime block pushers. and it looks kind of fancy when it's done. So right now, here's where the items are going to come down. We're going to squish them this way, then fire them over the sorting machine, and yeah, eventually store them. I'm gonna need to excavate quite a bit of an area down here though. Right, so I'm just done installing the item filter, and I just switched the farm on. I want to see if this works. You can hear, if you listen closely, you can hear the items clicking through the droppers. The cool thing with this is that it picks up the items super quick, but oh my goodness, it is so loud. I think that's enough. That's about 30 seconds. That's the last guy. Okay, let's go down and have a look. We should see all the garbage items traveling around now on these things. There was a wither skull. I saw that. There's a wither skull. That goes into sorting. Yeah, all the garbage items that I don't currently pick up, including the pigman head actually, they will travel around like that. I wonder if I should get the pigman head and the blaze head saved. I'm not really sure if I care about that. But all the swords, they will eventually despawn. I'm not sure if we're gonna install a overflow for them. But, oh my goodness, from that 20 seconds we actually got 6 wither skulls. So the way I have this is that we need to have 41 items in the first slot, rather than filling up the fill or the filter block, which I've named fill. The reason for that is because we have such an insane item speed coming in here. So if we would flip this around and 2 wither skulls would come in, that would actually trigger the coal for a second, for example. But yeah, that seems to be working great. Now, let me pick up these items. Whatever. Down here is where we're gonna then have the item output. So onto this we can either put chests or shulker boxes. In NemboMC's tutorial world, he's using shulker boxes. I think though, I want to fit a couple of chests here. That being said, shulker boxes would be good because we would get rid of, like, we'd easily be able to transport the items away from here. Shulker boxes will actually look pretty cool, I suppose, if we dye them properly. Now, the cool thing with having the item filter like this is once these shulker boxes fill up of stuff, for example, arrows, I can't imagine that I'm gonna utilize. Whenever these fill up, though, they're going to the filter will clog up, but it won't affect the other ones, which means that the rest of the arrows, for example, will just be voided eventually. They'll despawn as they're traveling around this loop. So that is perfect, and I think everything is pretty much done here. Yeah, in terms of the technical stuff, that is awesome. That's great news. So now that the storage room or the item filter is complete, I feel like I want to run this to a test and see what sort of drops we will get. I'm gonna run it for about 30 minutes and we'll see what kind of rates we're getting. Okay, so 15 minutes has passed, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm a little bit time constrained here as well, so I think I'm gonna leave it at 15 minutes and we'll see if the pickup system has worked and what kind of drops we've got in this time. Just kill off the last one. Whenever you shut it off, the flying machines will go one last round, so there we go. I think, calm. Alright, let's have a look at what we have down here. First of all, we have a zombie somewhere. I can hear him. Oh. You're in disguise, dude. Zombie in disguise. He's been picking up some stuff. That's funny. There is social spawning that I have to solve. So I don't know if maybe he spawned on these glass blocks or something. I'm not sure. But let's jump down here and take a look. Let's go from over here. Arrows. 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Oh, wow. That's a lot of rotten flesh. No gold ingots, or not enough gold ingots, but there's the gold nuggets, there's the bones, there's more bones. Oh my goodness, look at that. Blaze rods. Ooh, wow, I don't know why that coal, oh, that may be from when I configured it wrongly. Coal in here, that should also not be there. Coal in there, and 29 skulls in 15 minutes. Now, the thing is that this farm, we've actually measured, or NemboMC has helped me measure out the full efficiency of this farm and the drop rates per hour. Once it's completely finished, right now it's at 90% finished maybe, and the last few touches are gonna add quite a bit of efficiency. Plus I have to like clear up some of the blind spots here that I've added and stuff like that. But the full efficiency of the farm is as follows: 2,471 arrows, 6,076 coal, 6,683 blaze rods, 4,298 gold nuggets, 12,188 bones. That's insane. 4,143 rotten flesh, 97 gold ingots, as we saw here. That's a very rare drop from the pigmen. And finally, 236 wither skulls per hour. This farm with 3 platforms like we have it is absolutely insane. I can, and I may in the future, add another 2 layers to it, which would increase the wither skeleton skulls to about 300 per hour. It's absolutely ridiculous, and that is actual data. But like I said, there are a few more things that I can do to increase the speed of this farm. And there may also be some places where I've missed buttoning up, even though I think I've actually covered almost everything, because I've been flying around with my spectator account when I've been down there, making sure that I don't see any other spawns anywhere. Anyway, we still have a lot of things to do down here, aesthetical things, or aesthetically we got a lot of things to do down here. But I think that I'm gonna leave that for a stream, because a lot of you guys have been watching my streams. So this is a stream project originally. So if you wanna join me for that, I should be going live after you've been watching this video at some point in time. If you're watching it on the day where I put it out. So make sure to go over to my Twitch channel and have a look and see if I'm live, and maybe, just maybe, you will catch me. Anyway, 50,000 buttons, 5 days in production. I am so proud. I'm so insanely proud of what I have created. I have one little fix here that I saw is an issue. I'm gonna change these out for a row of glass like this, blocking the spawns on top of the slime blocks, and also on this when this pushes over and starts the farm. But that should be about it. Anyway, now we're gonna leave the nether for now. Like I said, if you want more of this, if you want to see me take this even further, try and join my stream and see if you see if you catch me live. But now I want to go and kill a few withers. I brought a few wither skulls because I got donated some stone by Mumbo, or from Mumbo, and from Grian. And I would like to give them a little bit of a present. That's 1, and I got a nice skull with it. 2, sweet. 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I ran out of glass. Okay, 3 beacons. That's incredible. I still have 20 wither skulls, and I still have a lot of skulls in the farm. Now these 3 beacons will be gifted to Mumbo, Grian, and Stress Monster. I want to gift one to Stress Monster for a lot of things. First of all, she gifted a beacon to the G team. So the G team's beacon is actually gifted by Stress. And I don't think she ever, like, she just took her own beacon. So I feel like we should repay her a beacon. Present for you. Thank you for being awesome. One beacon goes in. Ah, it's missing something. There we go. That's better. Every time I visit Grian's base, it just feels like it gets bigger and bigger. But I'm not exactly sure where it gets bigger. This glass bridge is amazing though. I love it. Thank you for all the stone and the help with my buttons. Grian actually helped me quite a bit with the buttons, which was amazing. Ah, but it's missing something. There we go. Nice. Now, as for Mumbo, the way the way he delivered the stone to me was through building a big puke or vomit, which is disgusting, out of the worm. And I actually saw this in the stream, and that's why I picked up the rocks already. But he wrote, Iskal, I heard you needed some stone. Hope these 11 shulker boxes help. Subscribe to Mumbo. Yeah, so we gotta do something a little bit more special, I guess. I got an idea, guys. I have an idea. I love Mumbo's base. It is really coming together, this entire city around the brain building. He's been working over here on the evil thing. Mainly I'm just saying all of these things because I gotta find a spot for what I want to do. Because I think he's been working over here. I'm gonna deliver his gift right here. I mean, that's looking pretty gross. That is looking pretty gross. It makes sense that our dear worm took a poopsie over here because he made him throw up, I guess. He made him throw up. There's something missing though, I feel. Yes, hold on. Oh, gorgeous. Bumbo Pooponi is here. Sorry. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Let's add something here though. Yeah, you got something on your, oh, you got something on your teeth there. Yes, okay. Thank you for the stone and the vomit. Here is a token of my gratitude. Subscribe to Iskal85. Subscribe to Iskal. Subscribe to Iskal. Alright, so we got the beacon and we're gonna give him all of these skulls as well. Just because, yeah, he's gonna be a little bit shocked. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for today. I'm actually very short on time here, hoping to get this video out to you guys for today, and hoping to be able to go live and stream tonight as well. So if you've been watching this video at the time of release, keep an eye on my Twitch channel in case you want to see us live complete the wither skeleton farm, make it a little bit more efficient, and yeah, maybe there will be some other shenanigans, who knows. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. If you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.